we're going to go someplace that I'm also excited to see. This is the other big booth that we're doing at this hour, and this is the Hyundai booth. And this includes Mobis, motor, steel, all the areas we're going to take a look at right now. And why don't we go and take a quick look right now at this area right here. This is the police vehicle. Now, what's special about this one? If you take a quick look, we're going to be looking at something that is a hydrogen-powered police vehicle. You can even go inside right now and see it. This is a very large vehicle used for the transport of police officers. Everything from the high-tech interior, the front, to the back. This is the example of what we can expect in the future for a lot of the police force here in Korea. And of course, this is something that can be exported to other parts of the world as well. You're looking at the nice panel up front there. It's quite the vehicle, if you ask me. All right, so next up, we're going to walk over to our next area, which is, as I mentioned earlier, the garbage compactor truck powered hydrogen fuel cell. And so this is huge. Now, the garbage truck itself is, when you're going around Korea, there's often really small garbage trucks that go through each area, but this particular one is massive, and you need this kind of hydrogen energy. You can't really switch to electric so easily, purely electric, I should say. So you have something like this where you have a hydrogen fuel solution that allows you to go long distances and carry large loads around like this. So this is an example of this particular. Let's go take a look at the tank over here. If we can, there we go. Back here is where all the hydrogen fuel cell or fuel tanks are stored right here. There's 4 of them lined up on top of each other, and then I believe down here is more of the process of how it all works. But it's a little bit above my pay grade. It's not something that I quite understand completely how it works, but these are the tanks that are set up right here. And of course, the design in the front you have right here. The design for electric or hydrogen vehicles, you don't have the actual grill in the front. You have, because you don't need that kind of solution as well to cool down like a real gas-powered or diesel-powered motor tank. So you can find out more information here if you come to the Hyundai booth. There's Korean as well as English here that gives you information about this particular model, the length, width, height, and the battery capacity as well. So if you come to the Hyundai booth, you can find these displays in both Korean and English to give you some more information as well. Now here's a little bit more of the inside. Right now you can just see into the hydrogen storage area plus the inside driver area as well. So next up, we're going to take just a quick look here. This is a water spray truck. Again, normally we see them much smaller in the neighborhoods in Seoul, but this particular one is a larger size. And again, with that larger size, you need more energy, and the hydrogen tank solution is the way to do it. So we're going to walk around the side right here. Again, more information right here in both Korean and in English. We can actually go up into the truck over here to take a look. Now right here, of course, these are just the seats for the driver and co-pilot, but behind is where, right behind there is where you'll see the hydrogen tanks. So you can't actually see right now, but it is back here in this area right here where you see the hydrogen tanks. Okay, let's jump into our next area right here. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there was a drone that was hydrogen powered, and this is much bigger than I expected, to be honest. I did not think it would be this big, but this is the hydrogen-powered drone. You take a look at the bottom, you can see those hydrogen tanks there. In one tank in orange. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, like 16 blade. It looks like 16 blade hydrogen-powered drone. Take a quick look at any specifications I can get here at the front again. as we take a look at this particular booth. So this tells you a little bit about the max takeoff weight, 700 kilograms, blade diameter, height, length with max power as well. All right, so we got to see some of the vehicles, the larger vehicles here. We're going to move on to our next area. Just walk around and see what we can find. Let's stop over here very quickly and see what's behind us. This is their fuel cell system we're looking at right here. So it's just, you kind of see the inside of it right there and get a little bit more of an idea of what's going on the inside. And I believe this is the tug car behind us over here, which it looks like. Also, yeah, if you take a look at the front, it feels like an electric car, but if you right under the seat, there's actually a tank. The hydrogen tank is right under here. Now, I'm looking at it, I'm wondering if this is... So I don't know what this tugs, but there you go. This is the M-Vision tug car behind us that is hydrogen powered. So we're going to go ahead and go in this area right here, whatever may be back here. This is kind of the last part of the Hyundai area. We'll see what's here. Oh, this is the Hyundai Steel area over here, which will give you some information on what they make. So behind us we have bipolar plates for the fuel cell, which will be how they distribute hydrogen and air supply to the fuel cell stack. Now that over here, these are the examples of that people are looking at right now. One of the more popular areas of the booth at this moment. This gives us an example of the carbon neutral steel making process here. And that's one of the big things that these companies like Hyundai are taking care of. You know, it's about reducing the amount of not only carbon in our energy usage with cars and transportation, but also in the process of creating steel, reducing the amount of carbon that is put out into the atmosphere, the carbon dioxide, I should say. So here we get an example right now of how it works. There's Korean, there is English. You can look at the different areas here from renewable energy sources. The front monitor is now moving over. It's going to give us an explanation of how that works. But if you take a look in general, it shows you all the different parts that we're learning about. This is I just pressed the button for renewable energy sources. As we know, this is where the energy comes in, and then eventually the hydrogen, liquid hydrogen is produced. But you can click any part of it as it goes from energy source to reducing agent, reduction, melting, refining, to the rolling products here. So the green steel products that are produced. So over on this side, we'll give you just a little bit better view of the bipolar plates. But again, a little bit crowded here because this is one of the more popular areas. This is some more of the Hyundai Steel production side of things on this side. And that's about going to do it here with the Hyundai booth. Now, there are a lot of things to see, so if you have the chance, make sure that you come out here. This is the other largest booth in the 10A area. So we're in Hall 10A here at Kintex, and you're able to see the offerings, the trucks, the drones, the buses, and of course everything from the fuel cells to the other offerings that they have here, including their display on the carbon neutral steel making process in the works. So